Imagine you're living in a supposed Western European liberal democracy, and then this happens at 6 a.m. in the morning.
And we were with state police as they raided this apartment in northwest Germany. 6 armed officers searched a suspect's home.
You just imagine what it's like living in Germany. A man living in Baden-Württemberg had his home raided for incitement to hatred over an X post that was viewed by barely a few hundred people and contained rhetoric that amounted to nothing more than strident criticism of government officials. I'll show you the post in a minute, but listen to how they treated Damien N for his egregious thought crimes. 6 a.m. raid didn't show him a warrant, seized all his electronic devices without making any record of what they took, demanded he hand over the PIN code for his phone, then dragged him to the police station like some dangerous criminal, taking weight, height, photos from many angles, and all the biometric data from my hands. The police also asked for a blood sample for your DNA, then perhaps most ominously, barked at him to think about what you post in the future. You must understand that you are now under observation. All because of this relatively milquetoast post on X. No, every person who is financed by the state pays no net taxes, they live off taxes. Every civil servant, every politician, every employee in a state-owned company, everyone who is subsidised and financed by the state, not a single parasite pays any net taxes. Oh no, we said government officials should pay more taxes and that they act like financial parasites. Send in the SWAT team. All this happening in a country which just saw its violent crime rate hit a 15-year high. Yeah, you'd think the police would have more important things to concentrate on than raiding some poor guy for saying government officials should pay more taxes. Damien's lawyer said the identification procedure alone was clearly unlawful, but the entire action was justified under Section 130 of the German Criminal Code, which is meant to prohibit inciting hatred against protected groups. One of those protected groups? Apparently, government officials who you're not allowed to make fun of or criticise.
And it's a crime to insult them online as well?
Yes.
The fine could be even higher.
Yeah.
If you insult someone in the internet.
They even criminally investigated one social media user for calling a Green Party politician fat. This being the politician in question. They raided a pensioner's home for calling another Green Party politician an imbecile. They even laugh about how taking people's phones is worse than fining them.
How do people react when you take their phones from them?
They are shocked. It's a kind of punishment if you lose your smartphone. It's even worse than the fine you have to pay.
Because your whole life is typically on your phone now.
And even if the whole thing collapses in court and the individual targeted faces no charges, the mere threat of a 6 a.m. knock on the door is enough to petrify most people into self-censoring. And that's the point. The UK arrests thousands of people every year for social media posts. But in comparison to Germany, we're a relative bastion of free expression. The Stasi was supposedly dissolved in 1990, yet here we are 35 years later, where Germans can't even call a politician corrupt or direct a minor insult their way without living in fear of a dawn police raid. If you value what I do and you want to help support me, please visit pauljosephwatson.locals.com and either pledge a one-time donation or subscribe to join my community, get early access videos, and message me directly. And exclusive live streams coming soon too. Promise. Check out the Locals link down in the description. And don't forget to take a look at the brand new website modernity.news. That's where you'll find all my content, including exclusive articles. That's modernity.news.